Recording.
Take it away.
Go. Okay. Hi, everyone. So great to see everybody here tonight. And I'm sure we'll have more people popping in as we kind of proceed, but we're here to talk about everything that's going to happen at Imaging USA. And we are just so delighted to have it coming up soon and have this amazing board has done so much work already that I was talking with Eileen before anyone else came in, and we're both going, it's too easy. What's going on here? Usually there's panic around this time, but we have the amazing Sharon Lobel, who's been handling so much, John Errol, John Powers. Everybody's been pitching in and doing great stuff. Chris Woolley, yeah, you guys are awesome. So first I want to ask if there are any questions. Speaking of people in different time zones, Dwight Okamoto is joining us. Any questions before we start? Okay, we'll get right into it then. Feel free to interrupt while we're working on this, but as you know, the gala is Saturday night before Image really gets going. We did this last year. It turned out really well. It was very, very nice for people to come in, get into their nice clothes, not have to worry about how much they've eaten between Saturday and Sunday, so they will still fit into their gowns. And everybody was energetic and happy, and it was great. So we're doing that again this year. We've invited all the past presidents to come join us for photos beforehand. Any of the award recipients will be there to have photos done beforehand. And those are all taking place around 5:30, 5:15, 5:30. And the board portrait is at 5 o'clock for the board members who haven't read the schedule yet. Cocktail hour is at 6:30 and the dinner starts at 7. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Sharon, who has done so much of the work on the details and the decorating, and let her talk about a little bit of the theme and what we're doing that night.
Okay, well, I'm very excited. And it's not only me, I have a lot of people helping too. So Ella, I can't take all the credit. So, so we are going to be celebrating our 77th ASP Gala Dinner and Awards Ceremony. And we are celebrating 85 years of American Society of Photographers. So this year's theme, I wanted to kind of step back a little bit and go kind of vintage. So we have purchased a lot of old vintage cameras, and they are going to be our centerpiece for our tables. So we're going to go a little retro on the centerpieces, and then we're going to throw in gold and silver and a lot of other bling bling, but I'm not going to tell you all the specifics because I want it to be a surprise. But just so you know that. And then we are going to, of course, Chris Woolley is going to be our master of ceremonies. Thank you, Chris, for doing that. And I'm still working on your script, don't worry, and I'm going to send it to you soon. So then you can tweak what you need to. So we have just our presidents, our board. We have, gosh, it's getting full really soon. You know, our seats are filling up. We have all of our award recipients that we're going to honor, our service, our photographic artists, our EAs, our districts, and everyone that's getting awards. So we're really excited. And then, of course, as you know, I'm a nature, landscape, wildlife photographer, so I'm very happy that our international recipient is Thomas Mangelson. And so he will be our keynote speaker for that evening, and he'll be accepting the international award. And of course, Dennis is getting a national award, so we're happy that he's there, and several other people. Is there more people here that are getting it? Travis, I believe, is getting an award. So everybody's starting to get their tickets purchased, and hoping everyone's getting their ball gowns and their suits and their ties and all of the stuff done. And then once we finish with our gala, then of course we know the next day goes into our imaging, and then Monday night, Ella, should I talk a little bit about late night lounge?
Absolutely.
Monday night. So I'll put a note in there. If you haven't purchased your ticket, please do so. And if you know someone who hasn't purchased their ticket because it's still the early bird price right now, and if you don't see a seat available, I would suggest, waiting till December 6th, and we will release some of our reserved seats that we've held for some of our award recipients. So December 7th, you have till the 15th, because on the 16th of December, our tickets will go at full price. So, and I believe that's $155. So make sure that you tell everybody, get your ticket, especially, anywhere from the 6th through the 15th of December. And then tickets will cut off January 1. And I think we'll probably be at full house at that time, and which will be around 280 people. But if somebody calls me or Ella or anyone else and says, oh my gosh, I didn't get a ticket, I'll find a seat for them. Now, John Harrell will help me because he really helps me move those seats around and gets everything done. So without him, we couldn't get all that together either. So we'll finish the gala on Saturday night, and then and the award ceremony, and then we shift into Sunday. And I know ASB has our board meeting, so anyone is welcome to attend our board meeting. And then Monday, we will have our late night lounge after the GIA Awards. So that night is going to be a lot of fun. So if you haven't registered, if you want to come and just buy a drink at the cash bar, you're more than welcome, and come and hang out. And we have a silent auction that evening that we are going to silent auction off all of those vintage cameras that we bought. And some of them, I'm telling you, I don't even want to put up for sale because I want to buy them. So please make sure you come by, take a look at these cameras, get in on the bid. We'll have the sheet there, and we're going to limit the silent auction bid down to probably about 25 people. And if you're not in on there, well, we'll maybe get into a bidding war. We'll see. But all of the cameras will be on for silent auction. And then we also have some amazing rock star photographers that we are going to auction off. And Dennis and Sherry are going to take someone into Yellowstone for a trip into Yellowstone. They just need to get there. We have Kimberly Smith, who's giving a session in her home. We have Tim Meyer, Tim Mathieson, Chrissy Steves, Ella Carlson, Karen Nakamura. We have so many people that are going to give their time to do a Zoom or a one-on-one, however you want to get together with them. So we are going to have them also, and they're volunteering their time, and we hope that you can join in on that too. And we also have a few books, I believe, also. And then we'll also have, if you haven't done this either, if you just want to come and hang out, that's fine, but you still need to register. And as I said, we have a cash bar there. If you want a drink or a soft drink or water or whatever, that will be available. But we also have an amazing salad bar that we thought it would be good to have food of some sort for people coming from the GIA Awards and having a place to come and have something to eat. It's not the least expensive salad you've probably ever bought, but it is supposed to be an amazing salad bar with chicken and all kinds of condiments and, from nuts to vegetables to lettuce and tomatoes and croutons and all kinds of stuff. And I know there's chicken also. So if you're vegan, it works for you. And if you're not, you can add the chicken. But it will be a price of $40. You need to pre-buy that on our website. And you will get a wristband when you check in. And it's a one-time salad bar pass. And so we'll give you a wristband when you check in. You'll go through the line and pile your salad because it's a one-time pass. and enjoy. And you don't have to go out and look for a restaurant or do anything. You can hang with your family, friends, have a drink, you know, bid on the silent auction, and just visit and just hang out. So that's kind of like our late night lounge, just everybody just enjoying one another. So that's it.
Yay, awesome. John Powers, would you like to clue us in on what's going to happen in the booth at the trade show?
The booth? Oh, okay. I'm just for those that probably are new to ASP, the one constant throughout all of Imaging USA is our booth. It is the heartbeat of ASP. It will be functioning throughout from Sunday through Tuesday. We have things going on all the time that the exhibition hall is open. We have spotlight speakers lined up that will excite and thrill everybody. And we're going to kick it off with, as Sharon just mentioned, with Thomas Mengelson. He's going to be usually we have our spotlight speakers for 20 minutes at a time. We're giving Thomas, if I can call him that, you know, instead of Mr. Mengelson. Anyway, we're giving him the full hour from 1 to 2 to kick off everything on Sunday. He'll be there to greet you. He'll be there to talk and share anecdotes with you. He'll be there to sign books. And that's just a fabulous way to begin with things. We have other speakers lined up. Our newest fellowship will be there to talk, and she'll be sharing about, and I don't know if I can reveal names or anything at this point.
You may do that. Yes, you can do that.
I don't know if she's online, but the one and only amazing Christy Steves,
Woo!
our newest fellowship. She will be there, and she'll be speaking on Tuesday afternoon. We have our newest educational associates. They'll be speaking. We have the medallion winners that have just been awarded. We're in the process of contacting all 3 of them now, getting them lined up. They're going to be there speaking at the booth as well throughout the convention. So we're really excited about our speakers that are lined up. We've also have half a dozen ASP authors lined up. They're going to be there to sign their books and to share with you what's going on with them. They will be there Sunday afternoon and Monday afternoon. We're going to have posted the hours when everybody is going to be there. But right now we're lining all of that up, who the authors are and who the spotlight speakers are. So that's going to be exciting. One thing that we do need is we need volunteers in the booth. What we have set up is that for each half hour or each 1 hour segment, we have 3 volunteers in the booth at any one time. So if you're new to ASP or you don't know too much about ASP, you can still sign up to be in the booth because you're going to be surrounded by people that know everything. And I'll be there as well. And I don't know much of anything, but if you look smart, you can get away with a lot of things. So we're going to all be there. We're going to have a great time. We need volunteers. We've already have 22 volunteers signed up. We need a minimum of 11 more to sign up. I'll be reposting for you the site where you can sign up. Marissa will put that out for me this next week again, where you can link on and pick the hour you'd like to be there. You will, as I said, you will not be alone. There will be at least 2 others, at least 1 other, and possibly 2 others with you at all times to help so that we can answer questions, point people in the right directions, give them advice, suggestions, or what have you. It's a fun time. And so we're excited about that. And the booth will be open throughout the exhibition. Stop by anytime. You will be guaranteed to have fun and receive all the information you need while you're there. So that's what I have at this point, Ella, unless there are any questions.
I don't think you know yet, but we have our very first photographic artistry medallion winner coming up for this imaging.
Already?
We
Awesome.
do. So we might want to get Kimberly Smith in that booth as well to talk about her photographic journey, if possible.
If possible. We had her last year, and I would love to have her again. I'm not going to put her on the spot right now, but I just wrote her name down. I will definitely be contacting her.
Yep, we did not expect that to happen quite so soon, but she kind of hit the ball out of the park in a big way in the last couple of years. So she is
She's so amazing.
she is absolutely amazing. So that's what happens when you win the Grand Imaging Award and get all sorts of other stuff
It
as well.
helps.
So Sharon,
Ella, and don't forget, you get a service merit, you get a service point towards your service merit for volunteering at the booth or helping at the gala or late night lounge too.
exactly.
Good point, Sharon. Exactly. For each of those people that volunteer for that hour in the booth, you will get a service merit. Now, you can volunteer several times throughout, but you don't get several merits. You only get one merit for the entire event, but you are more than welcome to be generous with your time to sign up as often as you'd like.
And as John says, it's fun, and it's really a great way to meet people and kind of talk to people. It's really a very enjoyable experience.
It is.
Yes, and if anybody wants to help and volunteer, I put my email address to everybody in the chat box. If they just send me their email address and phone number, I can always use more volunteers.
Excellent, excellent. Speaking of volunteers, I want to thank Dennis Hammond, who is a continual volunteer for ASP, past president, doing all kinds of wonderful things for us all the way through. He's still doing the state elite awards. He's handling the medallion awards and the district awards. And we are so grateful to Dennis for all the work he does for us. So thank you, Dennis. So, okay. Questions. I also want to reiterate the board meeting on Sunday of imaging. That's at 8 o'clock in the morning. Do we have a location for that yet? Is that the canal? Last year it was the canal room.
Yes, it's the canal room.
Okay.
Canal A.
Great. And everybody's welcome. Any member of ASP is welcome to come in and take part, listen to the board meeting. We'll talk about what we're up to, and it's just a general meeting, kind of a catch-up meeting. It also is the meeting where we vote in the entire new board, I believe, and make sure that's all done correctly. Any kind of bylaws changes get handled there. So we will have lots to discuss, but it's a great way to get yourself kind of educated about what ASP is doing and get a look at the board and how we interact with each other. So I think you'll find it interesting and quite enlightening and enjoyable as well. So this is a great board. Okay. Other things that we need to discuss. Let's see, Chris Woolley, we are going to have some fantastic video and lighting, right? Which you're in charge.
Yeah, we're going to be live streaming the gala, so that's going to be fun and get it all hooked up. Everybody's going to sound pretty. Got a bunch of new equipment that we're going to be debuting, so I'm excited about that.
Awesome. Very cool. So in addition to the fellowship videos that we've been doing, we're going to have that going on, which is terrific. And let's see, who else should we tap on? John Harrell, we've got web access to a lot of these different things, correct? I'm sorry, I see you chewing. And you're muted.
Yes, up on the website, we have access to register for IOD effective today. And you can sign up for both the late night lounge and the gala. It will link you to the registration site.
Very good.
The IOD is now in the events. It was hidden until registration opened. If you want to look at rules, you can find rules on there and a link to the registration.
Excellent. Cool. And that's coming up February 17th, correct?
Yes.
17th and 18th. Tony.
You're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
I was just going to give everybody a hint for IOD because we are limiting the number of entries this year, that you can go ahead and register and put in just like a fake placeholder image for now if you don't have images ready, and pay for your and have your spots reserved so that you can get all your images in later.
I feel called out.
I did that. I registered 8, so I've got now I have to make 8 images.
That's awesome. And that photographic artistry medallion that I mentioned earlier is based very much on those results, the images of distinction competition results, as well as the Grand Imaging, State Elite, District Awards, etc. So if you want that wonderful new medal that I haven't even seen in person, Karen Nakamura, you designed that, correct? Beautiful medal. So do you happen to have it on hand to show?
Mel does.
Mel does. Okay, I have to somewhere.
He's gone.
Mel's not here.
Oh, no.
Yes, he is.
He was here
He's-
earlier.
Well, he was logged in. Let's put it this way, he's logged in.
He
Yeah.
ran away.
He probably stepped out for just a moment.
Yeah, it's a beautiful new medallion that we're very pleased to offer to everyone who wants to earn it. Let's see if I can.
There he is.
You can go to the website and
Yeah.
look up photographic artistry. And yes,
you
and
go.
it will
There it
give you
is.
the rules and show you the award.
That's it
So
right there.
beautiful.
It's pretty.
Yes, it is.
So
It's
nice.
very pretty. And you'll be able to
Wow.
see it in person around Kimberly Smith's neck as of the end of the evening on Saturday.
And I can say, since they are in my possession, they are amazing looking.
Gorgeous, huh? Excellent. That's exciting. So let's see. I'm going to check the chat to see if we have. Okay, we just have attachments for Sharon, emails for Sharon and John for getting in touch to volunteer. Decorating, a lot of fun. We have a blast doing that. Join us, and also at the booth. So, getting involved is really wonderful. And we are so grateful to all of our volunteers. We're all volunteers, so nobody gets paid for this gig, which is pretty cool. Questions? You guys have been listening to us talk on here for the last bit, so let us know if you have questions about what's going on.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Connie.
So if we don't want to pay $40 for a salad, will the facilities let us bring in our own food to the late night lounge?
To the late night lounge. I know they want us to bring food from another vendor outside of the hotel. But if you bought something, I guess, and just stuck it in your purse and in a different bag and brought it in, I don't know if they would say anything. I don't think they would, but I can check on that and make sure and let you know, just to verify, okay?
Well, there are places around the hotel you can buy stuff though, right?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. And you probably could do that. You probably could bring that. I know you don't have to come there and, have something. I just don't know how late the other restaurants are open after the awards. That's the only thing. But I'll double check, okay? Let me check.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Other questions or comments?
I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. It's
It's a
nice.
final countdown.
We're just 6 weeks away, roughly.
I know.
Wow.
I think I have shipped and shipped and shipped to everybody's house, and their cars are full with everything. I appreciate everyone bringing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have our car back by then. So
Oh,
yeah, it's in Little Rock, Arkansas right now. They're still waiting for parts. So
Oh,
you're
geez.
kidding.
Oh dear.
no, we had a bit of an accident on our road trip. Well, Rob did. And so it's got stuck in Little Rock, Arkansas because it was not drivable. So
Oh, no.
yeah, but we're both fine. No problem.
Yeah, that's the most important.
Yeah, exactly. The car can be fixed and we have insurance to cover the repairs pretty much. So it's good. So,
All right.
Other questions? You guys know how to dress for the gala. It's pretty formal, but we're not going to kick you out if you decide you want to wear something less formal. The late night lounge is anything you want to wear. People were dressed very nicely mostly, but there were a lot of fun outfits as well. So we don't
And remember, a lot of people are coming from the award ceremony too, so they do
exactly
tuxes and their gowns and stuff like that. So
yeah, that includes me and Christy and a whole bunch of people. So
Me, I'll be there too.
yeah,
me too. Yeah.
Which one are you getting this time, Mel?
I'm getting my craftsman and I'm there for the GIA awards.
Very nice.
Wow.
Very
Awesome.
cool.
How about you,
I get
Ella?
to escort Mel. I get to-
Very cool. Okay, somebody said something and I missed it.
Ella? What are you getting? Are you double diamond or what?
No. I'm getting the Imaging Excellence Bar, and I'm sponsoring a couple of people who are getting their degrees. So I'm delighted to be doing that.
So fun to be a sponsor, and congratulations on your bar.
Thank you. So I'm sure I'll see lots of other people from ASP there as well. So
Yes, there's a lot of people getting bronze, silver, platinum.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
a lot of ASP members.
yep, exactly. Anyone here getting a new degree besides Mel? It's very quiet.
Oh,
She
Crickets.
just
Hoping
she
next
just
year.
mentioned how many people are getting awards. We had over 500 ASP loan images to judge for the gold, silver, bronze, and district awards, which is half of PPA's total loan images. So big kudos to ASP for their participation in image competition, because it shows us that we had half of the total competition loan images.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
excuse me, images. They're still loans.
Yeah, I know. It's going to take us a while to make that adjustment, isn't it?
No,
Never changing.
no.
yes,
hard not to
even
hear that.
even PPA's their news article that they send out, they didn't even change it. So
No.
Right, of course, that's that.
Connie brought it up when I copied and pasted it to something.
Oh, gee. Wow.
I will forever miss hearing that. Loan.
Yeah.
I
Very
know,
judgy.
me too. It's succinct, it's to the point, and you don't have to say image twice. Imaging excellence image gets a little cumbersome, so.
Excellent.
Yeah,
There you go.
that sounds good. Cool.
Hey, Ella,
Yes.
we have another degree recipient on the Zoom. She won't speak up, so I'll tell you it's Rhonda.
Ah, Rhonda,
Oh, cool.
what are you
Yep.
getting?
What
Maybe
is she
she'll-
getting, Dan?
She's getting her Master of Photography and a handsome escort.
Very
Oh.
nice.
Dennis is escorting her?
We couldn't get his rate down, so she has to deal with the riffraff.
Very cool. So I take
She's
it,
also a platinum medalist, so she did pretty good.
congratulations, Rhonda. That's fantastic. Very
I hope
nice.
I hope she's just fallen asleep and, left the recording on.
Well, tell her she can listen to it after the fact.
Exactly.
I guess we're not talking behind her back.
Nope, not that I know of. So cool. Any other questions about everything that's happening?
I have a question.
Go for it.
It's for Sharon,
Yes.
probably. I got 3 tickets to the gala,
Okay.
and they all say my name on the placard, probably. How do
Yes,
we
sir.
get them into other people's names?
You're going to receive an email from me very soon, but if you would like to give me those 3 names right now, I will not have to give you an email. I was going to email everyone who bought multiple tickets in their name and get the name, because we'll have a individual detail. Do you want
Okay.
to or just email me?
I'd love to have the email for prosperity. Just
Okay, I will be more than happy to email you. Okay.
so that I can brag that I have an email from you from ASP. I'm not getting any other awards, so I thought I'd get that one at least.
Yeah, that's my next step. I'm working on that one for, once we get all the seats in place. Hang on one second. Hang on one second.
Is it something I said?
Well, I have a
It was
question that,
something you said, Dan.
Oh,
I have 2 more Zooms tonight after this one, so my alarm is going off to warn me, hey, it's coming up, you know. Yeah, no, once we get all the seats placed and most of the tickets bought, and then those who have multiple tickets that you've purchased, like yours, Dan, I'll send an email out. I'm starting to work on that now.
good. I hope the seats are together, but who knows?
They will be. I will make sure.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Connie, do you have a question?
I wanted to ask when you do the decorating, because I would help, but I'm taking pre-con classes, so I'm assuming you're going to be doing it during the day on Saturday.
Yes, it's from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
Our designated time that we can decorate the room. And we're in the Presidential D ballroom.
So my second question, Lori had mentioned to me, and maybe you've already taken care of this. She had mentioned to me that she had stuff in her house and doesn't have a lot of room. Well, actually, she didn't. Christy Steves did. And I don't know if there's stuff that Lori has that you haven't arranged to bring, but I will be driving. Is if there's small things, I'm probably going to be having 3 dogs with me going to Frankfort, Kentucky on the way to drop them off on the way. So I won't have a lot of room in my car, but if she's still got some stuff that you need brought down there, I can probably bring smaller items.
Oh, good. Do you and Lori live near one another?
Well, fairly close, maybe 45 minutes, you know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's fairly close around Cincinnati. So, I mean, I'm right across the river from Cincinnati and she's up north of Cincinnati. So
Do you want to coordinate that with Lori? Because we appreciate anything that you can do. That would be great.
okay, I'll reach out to her and see what she's got and see if there's something I can bring.
Thank you, Connie. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Good. Cool. Great. Any other questions, comments, suggestions? Not for this year, but we'll take them under advisement for next year.
We need all the volunteers we can get for the booth, so we'll take it.
Absolutely. Yep, sounds good.
And if anybody's interested, I'm going to be having lunch here shortly. Going to have some great sushi. You're welcome to join me.
All you have to do is fly to Tokyo real fast.
All deep. But they got some. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm pouring a glass of wine.
That sounds like more fun.
Hey, John, you wanna tell us why you're in Japan?
Oh, all because of ASP, of course. We every year or every other year, usually every year, except for during the pandemic, something ASP likes to do is do an overseas photographic excursion. And so what we're doing in March of 2023 is we are going to Japan. And so I've been here reconning some of the sites and working out details with the travel agencies. We're going to spend 3 days in Tokyo photographing, hopefully, the cherry blossoms, moving on to 3 days in Kyoto, where we're going to be photographing iconic sites that have been around for thousands of years. And then it's on to Hiroshima, where we're going to then photograph items there and go to the beautiful island of Miyajima for the day, and then fly back to Tokyo and go up to Nagano to photograph the snow monkeys. There won't be any snow probably there in the hot springs, but the monkeys will be in the hot springs and we'll be photographing them as well. So that's going to be 12 days of excitement that's already lined up. We have 29 people signed up and ready to go, and we're excited. Everyone is excited about it, including me. So that's what's got me over here right now, is working out those details.
Excellent. And then Tony, we have plans for the following year for another ASP adventure, don't we?
Yeah, Savannah, Georgia, and Charleston, South Carolina, that whole area. It's beautiful down there. It's my favorite city ever that I've ever been to. And days on the beach too. So it'll be pretty and fun and get away.
Awesome. It sounds great. And I have to admit, Charleston is one of my favorite cities ever. It's so much fun. And the food there is out of this world great. And Savannah is right up there with Charleston as well. So great cities to visit. I'm really looking forward to that trip. So fantastic. So, and we've been doing some tag-alongs as well, if you haven't noticed. We had a tag-along to Ohio this fall. There was a tag-along with Laura and Doug Bennett. Dennis, it was a lot of fun to hang out with Dennis and go to Warren Mott's Military Museum. Warren is a phenomenon, just an absolute phenomenon. And what he's done with that museum will blow your mind. So if you have a chance to go out to, it's about half an hour south of Columbus, Ohio, go visit his museum. He is an amazing host and the museum is just astounding. Didn't you think so, Dennis? Just an amazing experience especially to have Warren as our tour guide.
Why do you think we planned it out there?
Yeah, he's a phenomenon. So, and he will be at the gala this year as well. So, okay. Any other questions? Comments? Complaints?
Dan sent me a private message that Rhonda's also a GIA nominee this year.
Wow, awesome.
It's like a trifecta.
Fantastic. Very cool. What category, Rhonda? I'm assuming you're back because I saw a couple messages. She said she had to go feed her dogs at a certain time, which is why she couldn't comment earlier when we were talking about her. So,
Rhonda, are you there?
must be the dogs need to be let out now.
No, I'm here.
Oh, good.
No, I'm here. Yeah, thank you very much. It's in the photographic open category. It's you've probably seen it. It's the one with the crazy looking dog wearing a bow tie where his hair is all sticking up. That's the one.
Cool. Excellent.
So, thank you. Yes, my 18-year-old blind and deaf dog. She doesn't care. All she cares about is her bowl of food.
Wow. Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Excellent. So we have one of our editors or volunteers for the ASP magazine. Shauna is here tonight. And I want to thank her for the work she does on the magazine. It makes my life so much easier to have Shauna and Stephanie Milner working on it. Stephanie does the layout, Shauna edits and proofreads and keeps us in check. And I'm really grateful for those two because doing it all alone first when I started doing the magazine was a lot of work. So thank you for helping out. And I see a lot of IOD volunteers, Connie Sanders for one. John Harrell works on IOD. Michael Pucciarelli, I think are you working on IOD as well?
Yeah, I'm part of the website committee, yes.
Yep. So we got a lot of great volunteers that help so much. So grateful for all of your work and grateful for people that stick around and still find us interesting, like Jack Hollowitz, who doesn't really need any instruction, I wouldn't think, but hangs in with us anyway. So it's always great to see you, Jack. Awesome. So if we don't have any more questions, comments, I think we've covered everything gala related and late night lounge related. This is recorded, so you can check it again if you missed anything. But I think we'll call it an evening. So thank you everyone for joining us and we'll see you soon.
Thank you,
Don't
everybody.
forget to buy your tickets. Don't forget to buy your
Buy your
tickets.
tickets before December 15th, before December 16th. Eileen, who's going to be our speaker next week for the Zooms?
We are going to have John Hartman, and he has not given me a topic yet. We've been playing tag, but I'm sure it's going to be wonderful.
He
So
undoubtedly.
looking forward to that.
I can guarantee it will be.
Yep, undoubtedly.
Yes.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, everyone, and good night.
And good day. Bye-bye.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
Have a great day. Cool. Good night, Eileen.
Good night.
There was a song like that.
You have a good evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.